Hello, and welcome to the meditation on bringing in money. My name is Sharon Stanford, and I'm a transformative kinesiologist. I believe that we never destroy energy. We can only create more in an ever-expanding universe. And that energy, or in this case, money, is created and recycled but never destroyed. If we are experiencing anything that is negative in our lives, we have the power to transform it into a powerful asset or bless and release it. So who am I? Well, I've just told you my name, and I live in a Northern Rivers area of New South Wales, a beautiful place in the country in the bush. And I live with my partner, 3 dogs, a cat and a bird. That's my little dog, the oldest one. And in this beautiful place, I create gorgeous programs. My pieces of paper to make me look important, well, I've got 25 years involved in the alternative healing industry, and I have a corporate background as well. I'm qualified as a kinesiologist, and I'm resigned from working for The Man about 5 years ago to concentrate on what I'm doing. I also incorporate almost 30 years of process training and spiritual philosophy into my offerings. And I run one-on-one programs of excellence. Take you to the place of excellence in your life as well as the world. Isn't that what it's about? So what is this meditation about? Well, this meditation is for anyone who is finding that there is a block to them stepping into their true wealth creative being. And we'll be taking a gentle approach to going around the money roadblocks in our lives. This will not entirely get rid of the blocks, but will show us a means of identifying for them for future examination. So let's start. Breathing in and just releasing. Sitting back in your chair or on your cushion or wherever you're laying down, give yourself a little wiggle, settle yourself down, move your shoulders, jaw out and in and around. That's it. Now just breathing, forgetting about your breath. Feeling the beautiful space that you're in, hearing the noises around you, the normal noises of life, and then letting them go. Feeling a beautiful white light wash over you from your crown, and it works down your body. This beautiful light covers your head, your throat, your shoulders, down your torso and your arms. We're not going very deep, just let the light gently wash over you. Down your pelvic region, your thighs and your knees, down your legs and your feet. Oh, that feels nice. And now what we're going to do is start a meditation. Imagine with your inner eye, or just in your mind, or just think about standing on a road, a beautiful straight road on a lovely sunny day. Looking down that road, you can see that it goes on, and yet there seems to be a rise somewhere, and you can't see where the road actually goes. You've stood here before many, many times, and sometimes you haven't been able to take the first step. But today, the step comes easily, and you feel yourself walking forward along the road. If you're a very imaginative person, you may feel the wind or the breeze on your skin, the smells of the areas around you, or maybe even hear the sounds around you. And if you don't hear or see or smell these things, that's perfectly okay as fine. Everybody meditates at a different level. And we go forward along this road and we start to wonder, what is it sitting beyond the road rise in this road? And we get closer and closer. No, the road becomes, as we travel over that rise, very broken up. It has bumps and lumps and potholes. What's going on here, you think, as you pick your way very gingerly around and over these bumps and rises, tree roots, the breaking up of the road? What's happening here? It's almost like the road has become very unsteady and unkept under your feet. This road is symbolizing the fact that sometimes we feel like the path that we're upon is unsteady, that it hasn't been quite finished, or that it could break up. But we're determined and we go forward. And as we go forward, we find that there are roadblocks in our road. It's not just breaking up, there are roadblocks. Oh, we've hit this before. We've gone forward and then we've found a block and it's made us stop and we've had to go back. But this time it's different. We look at the roadblock sign and we find that it doesn't actually stretch all the way across the road. How interesting. We could go around this roadblock. Before we go, though, we have a look at this roadblock and we see if there's an image or some words on it that could tell us what this roadblock actually is. And sometimes it's really clear and sometimes it isn't, and both are perfectly okay. So we'll just take a couple of seconds and see if there's anything to indicate to us what this roadblock is. Sometimes it's very obvious, and other times it's just below the subconscious, and that's okay as well. What we're meant to face rises to our conscious mind when we're ready to face it, and not before. So we go around this roadblock and we find another roadblock. And we look and we go around that roadblock and we move forward. And what we realize is that these roadblocks are getting further and further apart. And the road surface itself seems to have become stable again. We realize that we could actually probably climb over or walk around these blocks. That we don't have to face everything in order to move forward. We only have to identify them and then go back later and work on them. Wow, how easy was that? We don't have to solve our money blocks in order to move forward. We only have to be aware of them so we can work on them. Oh, that was easy. And so we go forward and we find up ahead on our beautiful smooth road, there is a bend, and up ahead, above that bend is the most beautiful rainbow. We laugh at ourselves as if there would be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So we move forward and the rainbow covers the sky. It's beautiful. To our surprise, the rainbow, when we turn the corner in the road, actually looks in the distance like it is originating or ending at the road. Maybe there is a pot of gold. What would it be? Maybe the pot of gold is just a myth, but maybe it's true. And so we move forward, anticipating, but not wanting to dash our hopes. To our surprise, the road comes to a party. The end of the rainbow is a party of people. How does that work? We watch these people, they're laughing, they're having a great time. Some are sitting down having a feast, some are standing up chatting away. And we go up to someone and we say, hey, this is the end of the rainbow. Shouldn't we actually find a pot of gold? And they smile and they look at us and they say, don't you realize? It's not the money at the end of the rainbow that you're after. It's the sharing and the fulfillment of being with others. And that when we're with each other and we both are heading in the same direction, we already have the pot of gold in our pocket. That being around like vibration brings in our vibration of wealth and prosperity. We look around and we see that all the people around us seem to emanate a vibration of wealth and happiness, and that's what we wanted all along. Money flows freely in this group, and we realize that this group is a part of humanity that we have longed to be part of, and now we are here. We only have to stretch out our hand. Someone will hold us and give us exactly what we want, or show us the way to do it. And so we realize that this group is where we belong, the group of humanity that is easily manifesting wealth and prosperity in their lives. And we have found them. And it was really easy to find the group where we belong. We realize that what is achievable in our lives is based on the beliefs that we give ourselves. We could believe that we're stuck on this lonely road full of roadblocks. Or we could believe that we can go around or over the roadblocks and join in with our brothers and our sisters, our siblings, our parents in the wealth group. We realize that if we have this belief that wealth is shared and created through the group of wealth people that we are part of, that this belief will become our thoughts, and our thoughts will become our words will become our habits, and our habits will become our values, and our values will become our destiny. And we realize that every time we join this group of wealth and money creators, so the group swells. It's easier for someone else to find it. And so we take from this group a creation of money, and we give by joining in and allowing others to find us. And so we breathe in and breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. And slowly, as our consciousness comes back, we realize that the way to create money is to be around other people who are positively creating. And so we will attract the money into our lives. We focus and we use the energy of others to assist us to focus and move forward. And our wisdom is passed around. And you are back in this room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And thank you for joining me on this meditation. If you'd like to talk more, you can always contact me. I've got an email address and a website. And if you've liked our meditation, then please click subscribe on this YouTube clip so that I may also send you some more meditations and some more tips. Thank you for being part of this.